conduct, national anthem, and then the starters. So do we want to carry that stuff live, or do you want me to do a quick intro and throw it to the prayer? Or will they be able to hear it?
Yeah, they can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should get all worried about carrying that stuff. You know what I mean? But it might be nice and fancy. Prayer, code of conduct, anthem starters. That's what you told me. I should have asked the game. Now I don't have time. We have 2 minutes. But it's not even 5:01 yet. You know what I mean? So I guess they're going to give it a 5-minute pregame.
We'll come in at 0.
Okay. All right. Fine. And maybe I'll draw attention to the prayer. Let's listen in on the Catholic League prayer read by public address announcer me, Nas McGilvery. Maybe a moment of silence. You know what I mean?
Right.
T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live. The Bronx, New York, on the campus of Fordham University at the legendary Rose Hill Gymnasium. Today, it's the New York State Catholic High School Athletic Association Playoffs Class B State Championship, featuring the visiting Park School out of Buffalo, New York. They come in with a record of 14-13 on the season, taking on the home team out of Yonkers, New York, the Sacred Heart Irish, coming into tonight's championship game with a record of 25-2. Ladies and gentlemen, the teams are on the floor, and let's listen in to public address announcer Nas McGilvery as we say the pregame prayer prior to the start of the national anthem. folks, are we excited for this one or what? Rod Middleton, the head coach for the Park School in his third season, is assisted by Derek Cheatham, Jonathan Clark, and Kayon Clark. The athletic director is Turner Battle. Rod Middleton's Pioneers beating St. Mary's in the B Championship last Saturday to punch their ticket here to the Class B state championship game. It's been a rebuild for the most part for Rod Middleton. The youngest team he's had to date as part of his 3-year run at the Park School. A huge turnaround this season. At 14-13, they're now playing for a championship. They like to spread the ball around, play together. You're going to see a little bit of both of man and zone defense. And on offense, sometimes Rod will let them play. Other times it's about running sets and executing the offense. Rod said he likes the matchup today. We both play about 5 guys, so neither of these teams very deep. But Rod believes that will be in the Pioneers' favor today. The players to watch for the Pioneers: Elijah Green, the leading scorer with 17 points per game, the junior, 6'4", 195, followed by Cam Barge, number 23, junior guard, 6 feet, 180, averaging 16 points per game. The QB, the floor general, will be Cam. He is a guy that likes to create. He's fast, shoots the basket, and creates space for their three-point specialist, number 2, Marquis Sudith. On the other side, in white, the Sacred Heart Irish. Their head coach, Stephen Marcelino, in his 10th season, is assisted by Shakira Samuels, Eddie Murray, Tom Hickey, and their athletic director is NZ. Interesting story with one of the starters on Sacred Heart. Number 23, Tony Sema, junior forward, 6'4", 190, out of Albania, and came to this country just 1 year ago. A very, very challenging story for the family of Tony Sema. But Sema has acclimated himself well to life in the United States, and especially in Yonkers, New York, as one of the starters here today for Sacred Heart. The other starters: Marcus Henry, a senior forward, 6'7", 185. Cameron Boyd, Jr., 6'5", 165. Number 3, Jaden Mercado, senior, 5'10", 160. And number 2, Chase Henry, a sophomore guard, 5'11", 160. I spoke to Stephen Marcelino prior to the start of this one. Stephen wants to give a shout out to his wife and kids for giving him the chance to coach this team as a partner at a law firm and on the board with the Catholic League. He has very little time, but has said this season especially has been a joy, as the 25-2 Sacred Heart Irish will be taking on the Park School for the championship. And talk a little bit about the players for Marcelino. Cameron Boyd, Jr., averaging over 21 points per game. Marcus Henry, another player to watch as well, averaging over 19 a game. Mercado, the point guard, is the QB out there on the floor, 12.8 points per game. And folks, I'm expecting an absolute slugfest out here tonight, this afternoon, this morning, whatever it is. Part of our 2-game slate today. Both of these games being played. This one, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock. It'll be St. Anthony's versus St. John's, and then the girls take over after that. But we are underway, the Class B state championship game, and it's out of bounds. We'll go back the other way. Park in the black and orange, and Sacred Heart in the home white. And running the point, it's Barge. Sacred Heart showing man defense early. Kramer with the right hand drives up, no good. Rebound, Henry. Henry pushes it up the floor to Henry, no relation. Chase Henry goes baseline, left hand, right hand, floater, no good. Rebound, Park. Barge gives to Green, and the three-pointer's good. Elijah Green puts the Pioneers on the board. The junior, 6'4". Nothing but the bottom of that on that tray to give the Pioneers the three-point lead. Boyd inside of the big man from about 8 feet. That shot no good by Henry. Put back no good. Rebound, Stuckey. Initial shot no good. Offensive glass. Ball comes loose. It will be possession Park. Park, of course, out of Buffalo, New York, about a small private school in the Buffalo area. Rod Middleton has brought up 3 JV players to get the experience here tonight, but usually plays only 5, maybe 6 guys at the most. Not a lot of substitutions today, at least that's what appears. Slam dunk, Marcus Henry with authority. The senior at 6'7" puts Sacred Heart on the board. Henry says, we're here. Nice pass inside, and answering with a dunk of his own. Elijah Green on a beautiful feed puts the Pioneers back on top. Both of these teams like to shoot the three. That's the scouting report. We could see 10 or 15 dunks by the end of the day, the way this thing's going. Both these teams usually good for at least 25 three-point attempts per game. And the floater, no good by Boyd. Slowing it down for the Park School was Barge, who goes to his left. Green now with the left hand. Hesitation, long range three, and it's good. Marquis Sudith. Smooth as silk from the sophomore. And Park's up 8-2. It was a very confident Rod Middleton telling me before the game, I like the matchup here today, John. I think we have the advantage. But answering from the paint, it's Tony Sema, the junior out of Albania. Remember the former Nick Tony Kukoc. Spell that first name the same way, T-O-N-I. And the mid-range off the mark. The pull-up Jay off, rolls in for Jada Mercado, the 5'10 senior. Makes it 8-6. Three-pointer is good. Cam Barge. Hesitation by Boyd. Good ball movement here by Sacred Heart. And that three-pointer is good. Tony Sema with his first three of the game. And his first bucket of the game. His first points of the game. Pulls Sacred Heart within 2. Off to a spirited start on the turnover. Going coast to coast was Boyd, but he'll be fouled on the play. Or no, it's knocked out by Park School. It will be Sacred Heart basketball. Another three, it's good. Cameron Boyd gives Sacred Heart the lead. Boyd Up and in. Chase Henry. And it's going to be a timeout at the Park School. Henry makes it 14-11. And Coach Rod Middleton's going to talk things over with the Pioneers. 14-11. Let's go over some of the statistics while we have a minute right now. Leading the way for the Park School with 5 points, it's Green, number 13. Elijah Green, 3 points for Barge and 5. Green has 5, Sudith has 3. On the other side for Sacred Heart, Bond with 3, Henry 2, Henry 4, Chase has 2. Number 20, Marcus has 4. Sema with the 3-pointer, and Mercado with 2. Back underway after the Park School timeout. Sacred Heart going man defensively. It's Sudith being guarded by Mercado. Good matchup there. And the turnover from Kramer. And a rejection. And on the fast break, it's rejected on the other end. This time it was Henry. That 3-pointer off the mark by Green. Back on the other end, the lane is good. Chase Henry for Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart now with their biggest lead of the game. .135 remaining in the first quarter. Shot clock at 13, and that 3-pointer is good. Beautiful shot by Tariq Kramer. Strong move up with the left hand, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. Idacio, that was Marcus Henry, the 6'7" senior. Absolutely owning the boards here in the first quarter. And from just above the free throw line, Sudith answers for the Park School. Back and forth we go. He said it was going to be a heavyweight slugfest, and we're getting just that as both of these teams earning the right to be here today. I talked to head coach Marcelino for Sacred Heart, and we got a foul on the play, which will put Tony Sema on the line for Sacred Heart. But it was Marcelino saying, look, my guys have earned the right to be here. Redemption story, beating Regis in the city championships, who they lost to last year. That was last weekend. And the second free throw attempt, good. It's now 19-16 with under 30 to go in the first. We play 4 8-minute quarters. And of course, at halftime, for those of you tuning in maybe for the first time, checking out the championship game, high school rules, a little different than college and the pros. So perhaps setting up for one last shot. Gorgeous move. Cameron Boyd, right hand, left hand. And the 6'7" forward ends the first quarter on an exclamation point basket from Boyd to make it 21-16. We'll be back with first quarter statistics right after this.
Byrne with the first. They scored another one. They scored one, a shot, and a save. Bonacera. Very patient. Shot and a goal.
Great
there
job.
It is.
Great.
Patrick Island.
Up top, El Male. Nice feed in front. And Delaberti puts it home. Sophomore up top. Gets it in. Fires and scores.
Great shot. He's a terrific player.
There's a shot and there's a score by James.
Rose Hill Gymnasium on the campus of Fordham University in the Bronx, New York. A beautiful spring-like day here in the big city. John Heffernan with the call today. We want to thank you so much for tuning in, and a big shout out to T&D Sports for the incredible job they always do. T&D Sports, your live streaming partner for all high school, college athletics. That's T&D Sports. We're back here with the start of the second quarter underway. Park School trails 21-16. They've got the basketball. Green around the horn. Green cuts through the paint. Shot taken by Kramer. Three-pointer. Tariq Kramer. And a huge basket for Park as they cut that lead to 2. It's a three-point fest today, and Cameron Boyd from way downtown makes it 24-19. Back come the Irish. Nice dish inside. Henry with the slam on a beautiful feed from Mercado. We've seen that combination before this morning here at Rose Hill. We're going to see it again, I can promise you that. And that two-point attempt off the mark. As the Irish gain midcourt, Boyd gives to Mercado. Mercado to his favorite target, Henry. And Henry shows you a little touch. He can do the big boy. Points from the paint and also outside as well. That shot no good off the steal from Henry. Putback is good as Sacred Heart opens up the 30-19 lead. And Park's going to take another timeout here to start this second quarter. But it has been the absolute dominance of Henry, Mercado, and Chase Henry really creating a lot of havoc, especially down low in the paint for the Park School. Number 20, Marcus Henry with 20 points. As you look here on a beautiful move from number 14, Cameron Boyd, and look at the dish and the throwdown by Marcus Henry. I mean, it's going to take an awful lot to stop that big man. Number 20, 6'7", Marcus Henry for Sacred Heart. You know, Marcus Henry is the second leading scorer in the Catholic League and was the leading rebounder during the regular season. Cameron Boyd is the league leading scorer. Jaden Mercado, of course, running the point. Sacred Heart, very few flaws. As Park kind of got off to the better start as they are being led by the 6 points from Kramer, 5 apiece for Green, and Sudik, 3 for Barge. And it's Stuckey cutting through the paint. He's down low. Barge with the left hand kicks it out to Kramer. Kramer, the three-pointer. Big basket right there by Tariq Kramer. 9 points for the senior. A three-point of his own. That shot no good, as Tony Sema missed. And we're going to have a foul on the plate. Chase Henry's first personal. Behind the back goes Barge. Barge gets the rebound. That was number 21, Stuckey. Strong rebound and putback by Jake Stuckey, 6'6" freshman. And that's going to be out of bounds. And the turnover will give the Pioneers the basketball. 5:05 remaining until halftime. An opportunity here now for the Park School to cut the lead down. Long range three. Off the mark, no good, Sudiff, but another big offensive board by Stuckey. Green. Sudiff. Kramer with the right hand. No good. Fast break. Irish. Gorgeous outlet pass, and the finish by Henry. Easy lay-in. On the other end, Barge on the miss. .4:17 to go here in the second quarter. John Heffernan with the call here on TND Sports Live from the historic Rose Hill Gymnasium. Inbound, a beauty, as Elijah Green with the easy put in off the inbound makes it 32-26. Irish with the ball in the lead. Three-point attempt, no good. Boyd, offensive rebound and a second one. Park's got to do a better job on the glass and boxing out. And Boyd, Cameron Boyd, hits for the Irish. 6'5" junior makes it 34-26 with 3:32 to go. Barge being guarded by Henry. Excellent defense there by Sema, which kicks it out to Stuckey, the big fella, with the three-point attempt, no good. Boyd gives to Sema, a floater is good. Tony Sema says, see you later. And it's a 10-point lead for the Irish. Again, man defense here by the Irish. Mercado so fast, but beating him there was Marquise Sudiff. And Sudiff, just a sophomore, not the biggest guy out there at 140 pounds, but man, is he quick. Strong move there for Sudiff. And another turnover. Taking it all the way up and in, Elijah Green. He telegraphed that beautifully for the steal. Number 13, Elijah Green, the junior, with a big basket right there for Park. Oh my gosh, this guy is nasty. Marcus Henry, and he has just a very complete game. 6'7", he can go inside, he can go out. Soft hands for a big man and a lot of power as well. And smart defense there. Didn't get called for the foul. But Stuckey with a wide open path to the basket. With a big basket there for the Pioneers. And that shot no good by Henry. Cam Barge being guarded by Mercado. He gives to Green. Green working right to left. Green, a little give and go off the fingers, and it's a turnover, another one. Boyd. Shot no good, gets his own rebound. Up and in, Cameron Boyd. Beautiful job by the junior to make it 40-32. 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Another turnover. And the one-handed slam by Cameron Boyd. And is he fired up? Let's take a look at that one more time, or maybe we'll wait till halftime. And streaking to the basket, Marquise Sudith goes in with the left hand. And the final shot off the mark, but what a first half. Sacred Heart 42, Park School 34. Let's take a look one more time at that slam dunk from Cameron Boyd. Bang! Cameron Boyd, the junior. Right now, Boyd with 16 points on 7 of 13 shooting. Leads all scorers. And ends that half with an exclamation point showing the versatility of not only Sacred Heart, but of Boyd. And you answer that up with Henry. I'm talking about number 20, Marcus Henry. My gosh, you talk about a nasty 1-2 punch. Marcus Henry ends the first half with 12 points to go along with 8 rebounds. That guy is a beast on the glass, and 3 assists. 6 points for Tony Sema. He's 2 of 4 from the floor. Marcus Henry 6 of 9 from the field. Mercado just 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting. And we mentioned Bond on 7 of 13 from the field. He's 2 of 5 from 3. For the Park School, they are led 9 points apiece from Kramer, Green, and Sudith. 3 of 5, 4 of 4. Green shooting the lights out. Perfect 4 of 4 from the field. Sudith, 4 of 6 from the field. Kramer is perfect from 3. And that's 3 of 3 from three-point range for 9 points. Green with 9, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from 3 for Sudith. And 4 points for Stuckey and 3 for Barge. We talked about it, folks. These guys don't play a lot of bench players. So what you see is what you get. And listen, it's been exciting. Park is not out of this by a long shot. Not that saying anyone's saying that they are, but 42-34 with the big guns on Sacred Heart. They're going to get theirs, but I got to give a lot of credit to Rod Middleton. He's spreading the ball around. He's got 5 different guys, 3 different guys, close to double digits right now with 9 points apiece. Both these teams will make their adjustments. Rod Middleton talking it over with his guys right now, and we will have more coverage of the New York State Catholic High School Athletic Association Class B State Championship for all the marbles, and each team will get a championship plaque at the end of this ball game, and the second game will be the Class A State Championship. Tip-off scheduled for 1 p.m. St. Anthony's versus St. John's. But we'll be back with more in about 7 minutes. Start of the third quarter coming up live from Rose Hill Gymnasium at Fordham University. More of the 2025 Class B State Championship right after this.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Do you know anything about the announcers? I'm going to put you on the spot.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time. Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time. Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time. Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
And welcome back live to the Rose Hill Gymnasium, Fordham University. We are at the half of the New York State Catholic High School Athletic Association Class B State Championship. The Irish of Sacred Heart with the 42-34 lead over the Park School Pioneers out of Buffalo, New York. If you're just joining us, the Park School beat St. Mary's in the B Championship last Saturday, which earned them the right to take on Sacred Heart here today. On the other side for head coach Stephen Marcelino beating Regis to get to this point here today, defeating Regis in the New York City Championships, and that was last weekend. So folks, once again, welcome to T&D Sports live coverage of the Class B State Championship. It's been an exciting first couple of quarters of basketball for sure. I mean, there is some big talent out there on the floor, including the senior, number 20, Marcus Henry for the Fighting Irish. Henry, 12 points on 6 of 9 shooting, and Henry at 6'7" is a hard target to pass up, especially if you're the likes of Chase Henry or Jaden Mercado, who are running the point for Sacred Heart. Rounding out the other scorers, 16 we mentioned for Bond, 6 for Henry, 6 for Sema, 2 for Mercado. For the Pioneers, 9 points for Kramer, 9 for Green, 9 for Saduth, 4 for Stuckey, 3 for Barge. And the third quarter is underway. Park's got the work cut out for him. And that shot no good by Henry. Henry gets it back. Chase with the floater, no good from just underneath the basket. And we will stay the same way. As it will be Henry, Chase Henry to inbound the basketball. Again, no relation between the two Henrys on the floor. Cam Boyd, shot no good. Rebound, Green. Green gives to Barge. Barge on the far side. Looks inside. And that pass knocked away up the floor quickly, and a huge outlet. Chase Henry made that look easy off the turnover. And looking to make the dish, Barge for Stuckey, but it's knocked out of bounds, and we will stay the same way. Green for 3, no good. Oh, great job. Stuckey gives to Kramer, and Tariq Kramer puts it home. That shot is good. Marcus Henry picking up where he left off in that first half with a basket in the third quarter. And another turnover, and that has been a terrible point of contention for the Pioneers. The steal and the lay-in by Jaden Mercado will cause Rod Middleton to talk it over once again. Let's look at the steal and the lay-in by Mercado, and it was a beauty. We missed the steal, but Mercado threads the needle and up and in. Jaden Mercado, the senior, who has been phenomenal here today for Sacred Heart. Mercado, just his second basket of the ball game, but does so much as far as creating opportunities for the bigs in Bond and Marcus Henry. Mercado now 2 of 5 from the floor, good for 4 points. And it's got to be a huge luxury for Mercado to have so many weapons at his disposal, not only his own talent level, but as far as creating offense and dishing the basketball. Mercado has done a phenomenal job at managing all of that today for Sacred Heart. And Stuckey now says, hey, I'm by myself, I'm gonna take it. And maybe Sacred Heart said, go ahead, big boy, let's see what you got. And Stuckey is off the mark. And from the paint, great job by Green with the block, but it comes out to Boyd. Boyd with the right hand off the glass and in. Cameron Boyd continues his strong play with his 18th point of the ball game. And Green with the left hand. That's a big time move right there by number 13 for the Park School, Elijah Green. He averages 17 a game, and Green now at 11 for the Pioneers. That one gets stripped from Mercado. And the pullback three off the mark from Barge. Rebound, Marcus Henry. Up ahead, number 2, Chase Henry with the floater, no good. And here comes Sudeth. He kicks to Barge for 3, no good. Rebound, Sema. Slowing it down for the Fighting Irish is Boyd. Ball's now on the far side of Mercado. Mercado feeds Marcus Henry. He'll be fouled on the play. Foul's going to be on Jake Stuckey. Henry will go to the line. Henry's first free throws of the ball game. He's 1 for 1. Henry takes his time, and this is the second off the front of the rim. A 13-point lead now for the Irish. Oh, good dish underneath to Stuckey. Gorgeous feed from Barge, who sees the floor so well. We've seen Barge do it multiple times in this ball game today. Stuckey on the receiving end of that beautiful look from Barge. Three-pointer, oh, so smooth. Jaden Mercado with the touch from beyond the arc. Back come the Pioneers. Barge gets double teamed, threads the needle. Shot no good. Stuckey, strong offensive rebound, rejected by Henry. Fighting through traffic was Boyd. Shot no good. Green gets doubled up. Pioneers gain midcourt. The no-look underneath. Beautiful pass to Stuckey. from number 11, Kramer. Just a gorgeous no-look from the senior, 6'1", Tariq Kramer. That kid has got some skills, man. And the three answered. Cam Boyd says, thank you very much, I'll take it. Biggest lead of the ball game now for Sacred Heart at 57-42. Under 3 to go here in the third quarter. And the pullback three partially blocked as Sema comes up with it. And another turnover for the Pioneers. Three-pointer off the mark. Henry with the miss. That's Chase. Look at Stuckey. This big man showing some moves. Jake Stuckey, the freshman. I love this kid. I mean, this guy is listed at 220. I'm gonna say the over on that's about 225, 230. Credit Stuckey for that strong move, drawing the foul. Going the line, he misses the first. But Stuckey, man, this guy for a freshman, forget it. Upside is huge for number 21. And he can learn a lot from some of his competition here today as well. From the senior Marcus Henry, and obviously from some of his teammates. It's a young team, though, from the Park School. In just the third season for Rod Middleton. And Stuckey misses the second. Here come the Irish. Rolling is good. That's Morgan, number 5. Marion Morgan, 6-man for Coach Steven Marcelino. So good to see Morgan in on the fun. Keeping it himself was Henry. I'm sorry, that was Sudip, but the shot was no good. And down to the floor goes Morgan. He pops right back up. Marion Morgan, a 5'9" junior. .149 remaining here in the third quarter. Class B state championship of the New York City High School Athletic Association, the New York Catholic High School Athletic Association. Mercado with a huge basket, as this now is getting a bit out of hand, especially if you're a Pioneers fan, all the way up there in Buffalo, New York. Little razzle-dazzle, excellent defense there by Mercado. Good matchup there with Kramer. And look at the move by Barge. The shot's no good. And here comes Sema. Sema with the dish. Gorgeous pass from Sema. Sema, excellent job by number 23, the junior, 6'4", 190 out of Albania. Fouled on the play. Let's take a look one more time at this dish from Sema. Oh, it's the no look. Oh, Sema. Beautiful pass to Marcus Henry. Henry now with 17 points. Bond leads all Irish scorers with 21. And the first free throw is good from Barge. Barge now with 4 points. And hits the second. So Barge 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. That'll give him 5 points. Sacred Heart taking their time with this big lead and 30 seconds on the clock, 20 on the shot clock. Cross court on the far side, it comes back to Mercado. Mercado gets double teamed, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mercado to Tony from the side, no good. And look at Marcus with that beautiful rebound. Little touch underneath by the big fella, number 20. And Tony again from the side, no good. So plenty of looks for Sacred Heart. And Sema could not convert, but it was kept alive by a big offensive rebound from Marcus Henry. Let's look at some of the rebound statistics here for Henry. So Henry already a double-double. Number 20, Marcus Henry, with 17 points to go along with 11 rebounds. My goodness gracious. Sound like Susan Waldman right now with that comment. My goodness gracious. Raja Clements is back. Little shout out New York Yankees. We are in the Bronx after all. Some bad news about that. Garrett Cole with some elbow tenderness today. Giancarlo Stanton sent back to New York due to some elbow problems of his own. So elbows everywhere down in Tampa, St. Pete. We'll see. What else is going on in the world of sports? Well, folks, forget about that. We've got 8 minutes left to play, and one of these teams will be crowned the Class B state champions for the New York State Catholic High School Athletic Association. St. Ray's will take on Stepanak in the Class AA championship game, and a lot of hype surrounding those two programs. Shout out Pat Massaroni and the Crusaders of Stepanak on another phenomenal season. And folks, we will have live coverage here on B&D Sports at approximately 1 p.m. It'll be the Class A state championship. St. Anthony's at 24-3, taking on St. John's Prep. Identical record of 24-3. And folks, be sure to stay tuned for our post-game award ceremony after this game and the Class A championship game as well. That shot no good. Rebound, Henry. Sema can't convert. Here comes Kramer, who gives to Sudeth. Three-pointer from Green, it's good. Elijah Green says, we ain't going anywhere. 7:15 to go. We're going to see a lot more three attempts, I would think, from Rod Middleton's Pioneers. And a big steal there as Sudeth gets it up to Tariq. And it will be a turnover as Sacred Heart comes up with the basketball. And that's big right there. You cut the lead to 13. We got a whole different ball game. But as it stands, 63-47, Irish basketball. And look at the move by Jaden Mercado. My goodness. Mercado says, I'll take it myself. And the turnaround rejected by Henry. Talk about a battle of the Titans in the paint there. Stuckey and Henry going head to head. Henry coming out on top with the rejection. Taking his time is Mercado, being D'd up by Barge. Mercado underneath the feed to Tony Sema. And Sacred Heart on cruise control. 2 minutes have gone by here in the fourth quarter. This for the Class B New York State Catholic High School Championship. And this guy continues to impress. I think this guy number 3, Mercado, he take an assist over the basket any day based on what we've seen here tonight. Mercado with 7 assists in this one. But answering with a big basket right there, the Pioneers get what they need with the three-pointer to make it 67-49. And a foul on the play will put Chase Henry on the line for the Irish. Henry's first trip to the charity stripe here in this Class B championship, coming to you live from the historic Cathedral Rose Hill Gymnasium at Fordham University. It's an honor to be able to call a game here. So much history, over 100 years worth. As Henry hits the first. Chase Henry, 9 points on 4 of 10 from the field. Make it 10 as he hits them both. Henry now in double digits to go along with 1, 2, 3, 4 Sacred Heart players in the double digits. Green with the hesitation head fake. That's a big time move. He can't finish. And it will be Chase Henry being guarded by Barge. We've seen mostly man defense here today by the Park School. Streaking underneath the basket. Chase Henry off a gorgeous feed. Henry now with 12 points. Rejected by Chase Henry, actually just knocked out of bounds. Let's not get crazy, John. So the double-double, 17 points and now 12 rebounds for Marcus Henry. Stuckey with 8 rebounds to go along with 8 points. Would be the closest to the double-double there. And Stuckey now with another big basket. I love this kid, Stuckey. Got all the ingredients to be a star one day. Showing us what he can do here in the championship. Just a freshman, number 21, Jake Stuckey. And Tony flying through the paint. Seema's going to get fouled on the play. So Stuckey collects his second personal, which will put Seema on the line. I like these new video boards here at Rose Hill. Got all the championship banners from all the years. Going back here to 1950s, the 1940s. Just feel the, I feel like this is like, I don't know, something out of Hoosiers. Shout out Gene Hackman, R.I.P. Great basketball sports movie. We lost the legendary Gene Hackman just a couple of short weeks ago. Tremendous actor. If you haven't seen Hoosiers, folks, tune in to Hoosiers. Watch it. You can find it online for free, probably. To me, one of the better basketball movies of sports movies of all time. What are some other good sports basketball movies? Okay, you guys can ponder that over. Let's go through some of the Park School statistics. 11 points and 5 rebounds for Kramer. 16 points, 6 rebounds for Green. 9 points for Saduth. He doesn't have any rebounds. Stuckey, 10 points and 8 rebounds. Close to the double-double. Barge with 5 points and 1 rebound. Total of 10 turnovers for the Park School. And just 5 for Sacred Heart. That's a big stat right there. Points in the paint, 48 for Sacred Heart. And that really tells the story right there, folks. 24 points from the paint for Park. And you look at offensive rebounds for Sacred Heart. 14. My goodness. And that's due in part to the strong play of number 20, Marcus Henry. So back to the action after the free throws. That three-pointer's good. Marquise Sudeth, the sophomore. And, you know, look, the good news for Joe Rod Middleton, a lot of these kids are going to be back, including Sudeth. And Sudeth just a sophomore. Again, a gorgeous dish from Henry and a slam dunk. Henry to Henry. Sounds like a law firm. Let's take a look at it again. Oh, my goodness. Chase Henry to Marcus Henry. Speaking of law firms, how about that Stephen Marcelino, the head coach of Sacred Heart, a lawyer, a full-time lawyer, I might add. His first job was an assistant coach here at Fordham University, if you can believe that. Great job by Marcelino and Middleton this year, getting these young men to the championship game, but with 3:20 to go, folks, it's a 20-point lead, and Sacred Heart's eating up some time here, it would appear. And Green with the rebound. Green has that pass picked off and kept in bounds, as Sema then has it knocked away. It'll stay with Sacred Heart. So, folks, I want to remind you, with 3:03 to go here in regulation, to stick around for the post-game award ceremony. Our championship plaque will be awarded to the winning team, and Middleton is going to call a timeout. Hey, let's take a break, folks. We'll be back with the conclusion of our Class B state championship after this brief Park School Pioneers timeout.
Up top, and Male. Nice feed in front, and Delberty puts it home. For sophomore up top, gets to pin. Fires and scores!
Great shot. He's a terrific player.
There's a shot and there's a score by James.
Williams stops the key. Williams attacks right, spins, kicks it out. Chris Williams fakes, drives, and throws it down! Chris Williams with the right hand. View tries the baseline, stops, kicks it out. Taylor left corner three. Bottom! Big time delivery from James Taylor Jr. Moore at half court, poised for the tie! No good! And St. John the Baptist is moving on to the championship.
Back live, Rose Hill Gymnasium, Fordham University. And the Sacred Heart Irish fans are here en masse today, and they have been vocal. A shout out to the Irish fans for making the trip from Yonkers, not too far away. I can't blame the Pioneers, but I'm sure they've got their Buffalo contingent in full force as well. But it's been all Sacred Heart here tonight, including that guy right there, Marcus Henry. Bond with 21 and Henry now with 21. Well, those guys likely the co-MVPs of this Class B state championship. Unselfish play there by Sema. And a steal from Mercado. Going baseline, Chase Henry. Kicks it out to Boyd. Three-pointer, no good. That was Marcus Henry from way outside. Wow. So with 2:01 to go, it's a 22-point lead for Sacred Heart. You know, we talked about rebounding. Sacred Heart has out-rebounded Park 35-25 overall. But that offensive glass has been huge, 14-9 in favor of Sacred Heart. 12 turnovers for Park to 6 for Sacred Heart. So with under 2 minutes to go, folks, not too early, not too late, not too early to start to tease our next game, the Class A state championship between St. Anthony's versus St. John's. And our pregame coverage for that one will start about 5 minutes before tip-off. And a foul called against Chase Henry as the sophomore will come out of the ball game. And all the starters now out of the ball game. So let's welcome in Idacio Vargas, the 5'10 senior, along with Daniel Ellis, a junior at 5'11. Marion Morgan on the floor, along with Josh Armstrong, junior forward, 6'4". And inbounding the basketball will be number 3, Gabe Epstein. And Jeffrey Conrad into the ball game for Park, along with Aaron Otis. So some of the role players get a look here in the state championship game with 1:10 remaining. Also in the game for Park is Brody Kales. And a three-pointer's good. Jeffrey Conrad with a big three. And the freshman will always remember that one. The floater, no good from Morgan. Conrad looking to do some more damage, but has that one taken away with 40 seconds to go. Josh Altamonte into the ball game as well for Sacred Heart. And the three-point attempt by Elias Jofflian. Elias Jofflian, the junior, into the ball game as well. So 20 seconds to go. At this point, it's a mere formality, folks. As Conrad, not shy, lets the three-point fly. Offensive rebound, Park, good luck underneath. Shot no good from Epstein. And Jafflian with the three. And folks, that's gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the Irish of Sacred Heart as they finish their season at 26-2 and take the Class B state championship in the New York State Catholic High School Association. Terrific job and congratulations to Steven Marcelino, the head coach in his 10th season, along with assistant coaches Shakira Samuels, Eddie Murray, Tom Hickey, and athletic director Inzen Tenkang. New York. So the public address announcer Naz McGilvery now introducing the runners-up in the 2025 Class B state championships, the Park School. So the Park School Pioneers, Jeffrey Conrad being honored with a runner-up plaque. Conrad actually made the most of his time in the ball game for the Park School. Conrad hit that three. 1 of 2 from three-point range. A big congratulations to Marquise Sudith, along with Gabe Epstein. Sudith finished the ball game with 12 points. And number 5, Jameer Smith, Tariq finished with 11 points and 5 rebounds. Gales, congratulations. Green finishing with 16 points and 8 rebounds. 7 of 9 from shooting from the field. And Stuckey getting his runner-up trophy. 10 points, 8 rebounds. Otis. And number 23, Barge. Barge, 5 points on 1 of 11 from the field. Not a great day for Barge, as he was 1 of 4 from three-point range and perfect from the charity stripe, and he added a rebound as well. But listen, Barge just a junior. He's going to learn from this, and I guarantee Cam Barge will be back here next year to right the ship for Middleton. But now it's about the champs, everybody. Sacred Heart, your 2025 CHSAA Class B champs will get their championship trophy. They got the t-shirts on, and if their fans are on their feet. Josh Almonte picking up his championship trophy. That's Cam Boyd. Marcus Henry, 21 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. Congratulations to Steven Marcelino, Shakira Samuels, Eddie Murray. I got 2 tickets to a championship game, says Eddie. Tom Hickey, athletic director, Tan Kang. And just a terrific season as Sacred Heart finishes the year at 26-2 after upsetting or beating Regis in the city championships, who they lost to last year. So according to Marcelino, it's been a season of redemption, and they finish 2025 as the Class B state champions, the Irish of Sacred Heart. Great job, boys. Folks, that's going to do it for our coverage. Leading scorers, 21 points apiece, Bond and Henry. Marcus, good for the double-double. The leading scorer for the Pioneers, Elijah Green, with 16 points and 8 rebounds. Kramer with 11, 12 for Sudith, 10 for Stuckey. Folks, that's going to do it for our coverage of the Class B State Championship game live from Rose Hill Gymnasium. We will be back with the Class A State Championship game, which should be starting in roughly 45 minutes as St. Anthony's, the home team, takes on St. John's Prep. We'll have it for you live in 45 minutes for T&D Sports and all the fine folks here at Fordham University. A big congratulations to Sacred Heart and the runners-up, the Park School. We'll see you back here on T&D Sports in 45 minutes. John Heffernan saying goodbye from Rose Hill for now. We'll be back after this.